Welcome, welcome. Today's session is about suffering and how to help yourself and enjoy life. Enjoy it. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. I trust that your days are going well and you enjoy whatever you do. So say hello in the comment and where you're checking from. I would love to know. And I'm so grateful that you are jumping on this live and we can connect in many different ways. Very grateful for that. Hi Laura, hi Naomi, so good to see you. Canada, Chicago, awesome. I'm checking from Slovenia, from Europe. Hi Kari. So today we're gonna be talking about suffering and why so many people suffer. I'm sure you can relate to this because I'm sure we've all suffered in some points, or maybe still suffering in some ways, sacrificing ourselves in many different ways as well. So we're gonna be uncovering this topic, and I will be also doing energy healing at the end. To support you basically so you can feel more aligned and in your body, and we will see what else the spirit wants me to do here in this group. Hi Sati. So let's talk about this is big one, I guess, for men, for everyone, to be honest. There is so much suffer in the world. It's been like this for very, very long time. It's lots of programming, loads of programming that we have, and this is where that's why you can see what is happening in the world as well, and in our even private life. How much suffer trauma is there, so much fear and depression is there, and anger. And if you look back, really, this has been happening for a very long time. Hi, David. And that's why it's so hard for us to get out of this programming. So it's all about control. So the system being created to control us on many levels. So therefore, we are very easily manipulated and controlled, and lowering our vibrations and staying in low vibrations. So certain beings and people can control that world. I believe that we are heading into a different direction now. I truly trust that. Of course, it's not going to happen overnight. We probably need to wait for sometimes, because first we need to also heal and see that these programmings are everywhere, basically, and start being aware of those programmings. And this program goes way back. Really, even you can go back to, the Bible, and how much programming it started there already. Like the even last few hundreds years back, all these healers, herbalists, and people who were very tuned into themselves, they were burned, tortured, and so on. That's why so many also women are struggling with this programming, like they are scared to speak up, share their truth. I see this on sessions over and over again, how women are scared to step into their power, or not following certain rules, because yes, we all can feel the traumas that's been running for generations. And one thing is good to acknowledge, but another thing and acknowledge, and the best is to take action and commit to healing journey so you can heal that, so it's not in your system, not in your vibrations, not in your field, and your nervous system is not overloaded with these vibrations, full of anxiety and fear and trauma. But another things, we have to embrace this maybe new reality that we can create, instead of passing down these traumas to the next generation, and they pass to the next generation and over again. So this session is we're gonna be talking about especially sacrificing energies, because doing so many sessions and of course doing a lot of work on myself, I see this energy going over and over and over and over again. We sacrificing our health for others. We sacrificing our, hi Christy darling, we sacrificing ourselves for relationships that do not work. We sacrificing our well-being, being in work jobs. We sacrificing ourselves, our health as well, for others, putting everyone first and we are last. There's lots of sacrificing energy on many levels, and again, this is such a deep program that it takes time to clear that program, because it's very much linked with healing traumas. I'm still surprised, even though I've done so much work on myself and I'm constantly doing this work. I'm constantly surprised when something come up and takes me to certain traumas to heal, and not only from this life, but also from past lives or ancestors, or even womb trauma. So this means that when we were in the womb of our mothers, this is lots of programming coming from there, lots of limiting beliefs coming from there, lots of illnesses coming from already womb. Like one of them is anxiety. I've realized doing sessions with people who suffer from anxiety that this starts really in the womb. And myself, I've been dealing with anxiety for most of my life until I started really healing my traumas. I can definitely tell that trauma already was born in the womb because I was not feeling safe. My father was an alcoholic. So of course I pick up this energy being in my mother womb. And I see with also other people when I'm doing session on womb traumas, it's the same thing. I had one client that she was feeling invaded, attacked, because everyone was touching her mom's belly. And now I'm pregnant. I am very conscious about this. I'm not allowing anyone to touch my belly. Because it's crossing boundaries. People don't even ask, hey, can I touch your belly? They do it for their own pleasure, not for my benefits or baby benefits. They're just doing for themselves. And I see how people just drawn. So I'm definitely learning so much more when I'm doing sessions and bringing awareness. It's so crazy how many things can impact us. So the sacrificing energy is a very deep and very old program. Like I said, it can, if you go even track back the history, it goes back even to Bible, or probably even further. When especially for women, I speak more here for women. I'm honest and I'm apologizing all men here, because I mainly work with women. So I've been tapped into the psychic of women so well, and everything what I do, whether I teach or doing programs or classes or one-on-one sessions, I constantly deal with women, and of course I am one woman, so I am very familiar with the programming that we have to deal as a woman. But I'm sure there's lots of programming, there is from men as well. But the scene of Eve coming from Bible and all the collective event programming that she needed to be punished. There's lots of stories and interpretation that, let's say period needs to be painful or birth needs to be painful and so on. It's coming so far, imagine, from the Bible and interpretation and people taking this belief as a truth. So this created this collective belief. And guess what? People, even though hundreds of thousands already passed, people still buying into this. They're giving power away to other people and not believing in their amazing body to give birth. Yes, they are definitely intense sensation. I believe that. But it's lots of women are fearful and there's lots of different energies underneath, or not being tuned into their body enough to know how the body needs, to move or be, or what it needs to be, to have smoother experiences. So, and often this is very much linked with traumas, because the body holds the trauma so much in the body that, of course, then we have very intense experiences because we cannot relax. Because trauma holds us, tense, basically. But I just wanted to show you how old the programming can be. And that's why, we are still struggling with these energies, especially like suffering and sacrificing. So it's very important that we start recognizing what is the program really running? Is this program running? The more you're going to be aware of programming, the more you're going to step into your power and being less affected by this programming, because you're going to know, okay, this is just program. I'm not going to buy into that. I'm going to actually, and you're going to ask and focus on solution. What can I do to help myself? What can I do to be more connected with my body, to listen to my body, how to heal, whether it's a physical aspect or generally your life. So for me, working with programs really gave me power. It helped me so much on my journey, and that's why I'm passionate about this work and helping also other people to clear the programming, literally unprogramming yourself, relearning and unlearning and relearning. And there's so many programs. We've been imprinted with, on every single level with this all sorts of programs, from money to sexuality to love to your health and body, like on every level. So my invitation for you is start being more aware. Is this program running, or is it my true self speaking? And most of the time you will see that it's a program, some kind of program, and even globally now, there's so much programming happening globally now. Big one, like mind control, advanced level. And when you start realizing more and more about, wow, this is just another program, the less you're gonna give your power away to people, to institutions, to system, to basically everything. You're gonna really start claiming your sovereignty and really embodying self-leadership and self-responsibility. And therefore, you'll step on this journey of remembering and claiming what sovereignty is. Because it's really all about self-leadership and self-responsibility. But because you've been exposed for so long to so many traumas and so much programming, people literally don't know how to do it. Most people, or lots of people, even don't want to take full responsibility for their life. They rather go being still in poor me, energy, blame everyone, feeling like they have no power, that someone else is more powerful, whether it's government, president, doctor, or whatever, name it, any authority, what they think, whoever is the authority, but it's not. It's not true. It's another programming. The hierarchy stuff is another programming. No one is better than you. We are all equals, you know. We are on different stage of our path. And this is what our learning, the more you start seeing this programming, the more you realize that I can take responsibility for myself and for my life. I can step into the energy of leadership, self-leadership, and I can focus on solution. And yes, we definitely need support from others. Like I wouldn't heal on a deeper level in so many layers, so many traumas I've had, not only from this life, because I had a very abusive childhood, but other days without others helping me. Now, of course, doing so many years this and learning different things, and of course working with other people, I can do so much stuff on myself. But still, even if I am feeling that some deeper layer come up and I see that I may not be able to go as deep as I could with someone, I do ask for help as well. And we do all need support, because we all have blinders. We all need that mirror that someone give us or help us to go deeper, especially if you are at the beginning of this journey. Because the longer you are on this journey, the more limiting beliefs and programs you clear and heal your traumas, the more you see, the more you can do it a lot. You can then do by yourself as well. Some layers you can definitely do easier, and some layers you still may need help. Like that's normal for all of us. We all need that, no matter where you are on this journey. So the sacrificing, the suffering energy, how this can show up in your life is definitely, I see over and over again, like I mentioned here, not stepping into your powers, giving your power away to teacher, to doctor, to, I don't know, some president, to whoever, to even your parents, you know. So many cultures still have that whatever parents they say, you need to like obey, even though you may not really feel that way. Some culture have very strong belief that they have to follow whatever parents said. So it's definitely not, the sacrificing and suffering is not really being deeply connected with your own truth. Not speaking up, this is a big one, like I said, for so many women, not being fearful of speaking up. And again, if you think how many traumas we had with this, not only from this life, but like I said, generations, and also what is running through our ancestor. Like women got votes or, you know, have more freedom. It's not really, you know, a long time. I am from Poland, and definitely from in my childhood, I still feel the energies. I grew up in communism. I was born in still communism. There were not many opportunities for women. There was the still time where mainly man was bringing money home. Things changed maybe, I guess, 20 years ago. If you think, what is 20 years? It's nothing. Well, really, what opened my eyes when I left my country just 17 years ago, and I started living in the UK. And then it opened my eyes because, you know, they had much more freedom than like we had in Poland, you know. I was saying that they are ahead because like I saw women doing completely different jobs that I never saw doing this in my country. Maybe now, of course, there is different, but when 17 years ago, I was already surprised how much more free women are in UK. And so, of course, it depends where you grew up. you definitely gonna have certain beliefs, so definitely it was very healing for me to living there, because like wow, I can do more. And kind of balancing the energies that I've absorbed from my culture and the land that I grew up with. I don't know about you, but also lots of programming coming from church, religion. And I am not against, please, if someone's here religious, I am not against anyone with anyone here. You can believe whatever you want. I am just speaking from my own experience and working with people, what I see. Because religion also have lots of limiting beliefs that we need to deal with. So Poland is very Catholic. So at the time when I was little, I remember when I was 5, and I have chicken pox. This is what you're saying in English. And my mom wanted me to undress so she could put this kind of stuff on my body to support me. And I was screaming, no, I'm not gonna undress, because priest said that this is sin. So little girl, imagine 5 years, I already was programmed that this is sin, being naked. But if you think naked is being so nature, and we should get more ease with this, with our bodies. And imagine, this is such a deep taboo program, we all covering our bodies and not whatever. It's so wrong to show your body. And if you show, it's very sexualized, there's so many beliefs. There's so much shame. It depends where you come from. For you, maybe listening is no problem. But definitely, I know that for some cultures, it's no chance. Another programming, isn't it? And imagine 5 years already, I was already saying to my mom that, no, this is sin. So lots of stuff coming if you from church religion, because if you look back again, 100 years ago, like there was church was like actually in power, had power. They were taking money from people. They were working with whoever was governing the certain countries. Whoever was against, not obeying, they were killed. It's real, it was real stuff. So this energy is still flowing, and even I have been reflecting and uncovering my programming coming from religions, and I was so surprised, like so much about and I hear this on sessions when I'm working with people, clearing the beliefs. Women still having this energy in that we have to, it's our duty to have, let's say, sex with our partner, whether we feel or not. Otherwise we feel guilty, there's shame, or something is wrong with us. Again, where this come from? This is very old belief coming from all of this church religious beliefs that is hundreds years old. And women are still struggling with this. I see this on sessions, and I've imprinted this energy also from my childhood, growing up in my country, and seeing this in my family dynamic. This guilt constantly, like what kind of wife you should be, or like I said, some countries are less affected than others, but majority, I work with women from all over the world, and pretty much it's the same thing. When I was in Bali, I was thinking that, oh my God, maybe from this part of the world is different. It wasn't at all. Yes, it comes from generations, absolutely, generations and generations, but also from the collective. It's a collective beliefs as well, that it's like hundreds or centuries and centuries years old. And this is where the suffering is coming, because of this programming, because we are so trapped into this programming that we don't see way. Most of the time, unless they step on this healing path, or they have this spiritual awakening, this is what happened to me. I didn't have clue about this programming, you know. I knew I'm traumatized for sure, full of anxiety. But when I started having my spiritual awakening and started uncovering and going deeper, this was like so eye-opening. And this truly changed my life. When I committed to this path that I'm gonna uncover these limiting beliefs, these programs, and work through them one by one and clear them or transform them into positive. Oh my God, I've grown so much in during a very short period of time. And of course now I'm doing for some time already this, so yeah, it's completely different now. But that's why I'm bringing this, because this programming really keep us track and keep us miserable, ill, and suffering. Yeah, because we feel like we cannot shine, we cannot open ourselves for something completely different, completely new life. So just I'm exploring this with you so you can start seeing the programming. I'm just gonna read the comments. Christy said, make you happy. See what the programming is here? Great. I need to remember the act of surrendering is not weak. I sometimes try to stay one step ahead of my trauma. Partially a program. I want to stay true to my inner essence. Absolutely. My mother tells me our family has a curse. I choose to break. Perfect, Angela. Yeah, the curse is actually real as well. 100%. And also, when we step on this path as well, Angela, like you, I committed to break this fucking bullshit running from my generation, you know, like my mother and father lineage. So much trauma, so much drama, basically, and so on. So when I had my spiritual awakening, I said, this bullshit stopping here. If I'm going to have children, I do everything to pass on them as least as I can the trauma. Of course, there'll be some probably aspect, but whatever I can clear and transform and heal, I'm gonna do it, because I don't want them to go through what I had to go through. No chance, you know. And it's amazing, Angela, and everyone who commit to this journey. I'm sure you relate to this. Like, it's the most, for me, this is the most empowering journey you can step on. And I'm sure people who follow me and spoke with me, some of you work with me, you're gonna hear me all the time. Heal, like, just commit to healing. You know, like, do get support, so you will see in few months you're already gonna be different person. What process did you use to uncover programming? And I just want to go back to Nicole. Yes, magazines, advertising, all programs. And the less you watch TV, I'm telling you, the less program you're gonna be, because advertising, they are sneaky ways. They use certain energies and psychology to program you, hypnotize you. The same news and other things, they literally hypnotize you. They put like black magic on this. Like I am so now sensitive because of my awareness and consciousness really expanded last few years. Like I cannot watch even movies, like unless it needs to be certain movie. And even my sometimes partner wants to, like, let's watch something, and he plays something and I'm like, oh, so much programming, so much black magic, so much entities going through this. I cannot do it, you know. So like I just can't watch it now. Because then you really and this is what is giving you, the more you heal your traumas, the more you start working with your limiting beliefs, the more your consciousness is opening, and the more you're gonna have more awareness of everything basically. You're stepping to the next level of consciousness. You're activating your light body. So we have many bodies, not just the body, physical body. We have mental, emotional, all the spiritual bodies. So that's why in spiritual communities they are saying 3D, third dimensional, fourth dimension, fifth dimensions, because it depends which light bodies you've been activating. So when you're stepping on your healing journey and you're committing to this, you're activating your fourth light body, and this is where you realize that there must be more to life, and this is where you're seeking support to support your healing and clearing these beliefs basically. And therefore the more you activating those bodies with your growth and expansion, you're gonna grow in so many different directions. For some of you it can show, no, not for some of you, everyone who's on this path, and the more you activating these light bodies, the more you stepping on your soul path, the less you're gonna be, the more you're gonna be immune actually to this programming, because you're gonna see and sense more this bullshit basically. And you really owning your truth, you're really owning, like you embody. I'm not talking about things that people talk and talk. There's so many people talking things and they really sounds good, but not necessarily that they've embodied the things that they talk about. And this is the difference, that you see person that they've embodied the things that they talk about. And this is huge difference between just talking, because I've read some books or I've heard something somewhere, or I know some terminology, but the vibration and there's no embodiment. Right, let me just see what the other questions are. So David, what process did you use to uncover the programming? So what's your life? Just daily life. This is what when I'm working with clients, I tell them, have notepad and watch your life. And watch yourself or your behavior. This is very easy to do it. For example, when you get pissed off or annoyed with your partner, or when you're going into your poor me, or when you're going into blame, or when you're going into giving your power away, thinking that someone knows better than you, especially I'm talking about illnesses and so on. When you're sabotaging yourself, like by procrastination, or by not saying no when you feel saying no and you're saying yes because you want to please someone, when you're putting someone else first and you are constantly last and feeling exhausted, when you're numbing yourself by alcohol, smoking, eating chocolate, overeating, this is programming. So start not making notes of your self-sabotaging patterns, behaviors. And then when you sit with anything else, you will see how much programming is there. So give you example. If you're numbing yourself, not going into feelings, or watching TV excessively or scrolling Facebook because you don't want to feel and deal with certain things. This is programming. So what kind of limiting beliefs are underneath? Often are linked with fears. Fear of being hurt, or fear of feelings too much, or fear or believe that I'm not good enough, or I'm gonna let people down. And this create a procrastination. So just watching yourself during normal life with your family or work, you're gonna see how much programming is already there. This is what I ask my clients always, to start doing this, because this is the best way to find traumas and limiting beliefs. Because we direct any behavior, sabotaging behavior, anything is gonna be directly taking you to trauma and limiting beliefs. Lots of limiting beliefs. I've done not long time ago here a session on limiting beliefs and how to uncover your limiting beliefs through muscle test. You can watch that as well. It's basically showing you muscle test, and you know, I'm showing you how to do it and some example how to do it. You know, you can watch the replay on my YouTube channel. It's there. And also I have a list of limiting beliefs, this programming on love and money. I'm happy to share, just message me. So this is other way how you can uncover limiting beliefs, this programming that stopping you, blocking you from being successful, from doing what you're supposed to do, from attracting the right person in your life, from creating beautiful, fulfilling relationship or communication, from healing your body, and so on and so on. So this is the easiest way that David here to uncover your limiting beliefs, the programming. And the more you clearing, I promise you, the more you start clearing this, therefore healing your traumas. So I highly recommend healing traumas on womb traumas. We have lots of traumas coming from the womb stages when you were in your mother womb. There are many illnesses coming from there, many limiting beliefs. Highly recommend this kind of sessions. Ancestor stuff as well, clearing your mother and father beliefs, because you've taken unconsciously lots of beliefs are coming from mother and father lineage as well. This already gonna open you so much, just this. And of course, if you experience like me, I had severe, you know, childhood abuse. So if you deal with your traumas, you uncover so much there. Like, I'm not worthy, this is very common, I'm not good enough, I'm not important, I'm not safe, I'm unwanted. All of this stuff, it's coming from traumas. So start with this, and I promise you, this is gonna be already big stuff. Sati, I think people don't need TV because they lose ability to think critically. Yeah, TV, it's really, it's been owned by these people who control whole planet. You know, if you think everyone has TV, everyone watch TV, what is the best? Is the best weapon for them to manipulate and control people and hypnotize them? Literally, on your sofa, they're hypnotizing you and put whatever they want to put in your head without you realizing even this, because the way how they wording things, what music they play, what energy they put, you know, like even like how many times I had to help my partner to clear. We don't have TV. I've never had actually TV. But my partner likes to educating himself and watching certain things. He's curious, watching YouTube. So he's in a very, let's say, curious about how to build, I don't know. He's really about off-grid, because this is what we want to do next, I think, of living off-grid. So he's educating himself. But sometimes he watch other things as well, you know, about the global situation, things like this. And I'm telling you how many times I had to help him to clear entities, or black magic, or he's coming and I'm like, what did you watch? First, what did you watch? It's like you have shit in your field. And then he feels that I'm off. Like, I'm feeling not good. And something is off. He's very intuitive as well, you know. I'm feeling off, and I can see, yes, let's do some clearing, and we have to clear his field. Because, you know, there was like literally portal open in on one of these videos, and yeah, he has crap in his field, of course, make him feel crap as well. So yeah, so we did clearing and he felt immediately better. Why? It's okay. What else? Other questions? I often hear you saying the transformation doesn't have to take so long. What kind of support? Let me just, it's moving. Support do you recommend for most effective emotional healing? The reason why I'm saying am I like this, because I see on sessions when I work with person and is really committed and ready to, and this is what disclaimer, you have to be ready for this. If person I see that is coming for session and want, let's say, dealing with some difficulties or illness or wanting to attract someone, but the person is not really ready. It's like she's trying to convince herself, okay, I'm gonna do some healing and I'm gonna feel better or whatever. They come to me, but I see they are not really ready. It's gonna take longer, I'm honest with you. So where I see really the transformation is happening so fast for people who are ready and commit to that. It was like me, like when you say to yes, I am gonna do anything to now, you really prioritize that. It's gonna be your number one on your list, whatever you're having in your life. It's like, I am committed to clear this shit, this programming, the traumas. I'm ready for that. If I see someone is ready on soul level, after each session they're already shifting. And after 3 months or 6 months, they are different people already. Like I could give you so many examples when like people are blocked, that they don't even know how to connect with their body or even naming their emotions. And after 6 months, they literally talking with trees because they are so in tune. They are so open. It's like, wow, what can you do in such a short time compare being in this programming for decades and often creating more suffering, you know? So disclaimer is absolutely, I mean, even if you are not fully ready, you're still gonna transforming every time, because every time when you do some healing, let's say on the session when we're doing womb healing, this is deep and profound healing, really can clear so much that you're gonna feel different after this session already, and having so much awareness. When you clear ancestral stuff, you're gonna have more awareness and feeling much lighter, because all of these attachments are no longer there. You're already gonna feel different. And imagine, the more you're clearing these layers that are not the stuff is not even yours, you can really shift fast. But again, it's a commitment. And the more people are commitment, I see people transforming their whole lives within a year. I see this all the time with clients. It's all about committing and choosing and truly being ready for that. And I know not everyone is ready, because I see this, you know, like now I'm like, I'm okay. But I remember when I started doing what I'm doing, I wanted to help so much because I saw so much suffer and people not unnecessarily being so much drama or suffer. But even if I offered them help, they were creating any excuses just not to receive the help. And this is number one, when I see that when people are creating excuses, I have no time, I have no money, I have whatever, cat dying, whatever they have, they are not ready. So you can truly transform fast if you're ready. Oh my God, for sure. So Lalita, why it's called programming? Because imagine if you have like a computer. If you put insert certain programs, the computer gonna be running according these programs. Yeah, you put there. That's it. What you know. If you decide to delete these programs and insert whatever, I don't know what's the proper technology, IT technology, download, I don't know what is that. New programming that is going to be working maybe faster or having better design or whatever is the graphic. This is, I think, that course. I don't know, I'm not IT person. Maybe have better sound, is going to be working that way, isn't it? So the same you. If you think, I just want to give you example. Let's say you're dealing with it's not safe to speak up. if you really go deeper, you will realize that this is not even your program. Someone told you that. Someone imprinted you with that. Maybe when you were a little girl and you were singing and someone told you, can you be quiet, shut up? You are too loud. Or maybe when you were a super expressive child, you went to talk and so on, and you were constantly shushed or controlled and told it's wrong to be so loud. Maybe you were at school and you wanted to present something, and then people laugh at you. Is this really yours? No. Someone told you, imprinted you with this belief or their projection how you're supposed to be. Whether it's coming from religion, whether it's coming from your parents, teachers, friends, I don't know, whoever. You took it as a truth in some point of your life. You took it as a truth. So can you see that you're now programmed? It's not safe to speak up. But if you really clear this trauma of being shushed, controlled, embarrassed, intimidated, if you clear that layer, you're gonna feel like, no, fuck's sake, I am gonna speak, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna do whatever, because this is who I am. This is who I am on a core level. I love talking, I love singing, I love interacting with people. I'll give you an example from my life, because I've experienced so much trauma in this life, plus other shit, and lots of trauma and programming from my ancestral and land and history and so on. I thought I'm always logical and analytical, because the life shaped me. I had to survive. So I thought this is who I am. And then plus when I was finishing secondary school, everyone's saying, oh, go be accountant. This is good job. This is society programming. What job is good? What gives you good money? So then I left Poland. I started living in UK and started studying bookkeeping and then accountancy to become chartered accountant. You see, I had this program that, oh, this is good for me to better my life. Oh, I am very analytical. But then when I had spiritual awakening, I started healing this programming and realizing that this is just the imprints from everywhere. I realized I'm not fucking accountant at all. I am people person. And I was all these years behind this computer with this spreadsheet. Now I cannot imagine to do that. I realized I am people person. I need to be with people, speak with people, motivate them or whatever. I need to do something with people. I didn't know, but I wasn't. It wasn't clear for me. But I knew that I am people person, not number person. And this is what helps you when you start clearing this programming and traumas. You start realizing, oh, I'm not a lawyer. Maybe I'm not a doctor. Maybe I'm like me. I'm not accountant. I am. And then you realize, I love dance, or I love art, or I love being between people like me. Yeah. And this is the power of clearing this programming, traumas, healing, because it really puts you on the right path. And now I would never do accounting ever, because it's not me. The whole trauma and the society beliefs and other people beliefs imprinted me with this. Of course, I was young, didn't know, full of traumas. Of course, I was pulled into different directions, believing that this is who I am, but this wasn't me. So the more you are aware about these programmings, limiting beliefs, and really commit, I promise you, just commit this year. This year, choose to commit and ask for support, whoever you relate to. Get sessions one-on-one. You can do lots of by yourself, but at least once a month, get session with someone who you feel connected with and you believe that this person can help you. I promise you, you're going to see yourself in December completely different person. And your life will change. I've changed every single area of my life within 1 year. And I see this with clients as well when they commit to this journey. Another question. So, I want to talk about this. Today's topic, this sacrificing and suffering energy. So, one of the things I want you to be more aware now, boundaries. Because we from little child, as a little child, we don't know what boundaries are. I mean, children are very intuitive, and that's why they tell you, like, don't hug me, don't touch me, I don't want to talk with her. They know. But what we do, oh, hug Auntie Anne. And the child doesn't want to be hugged, yeah? So boundaries. To stop this suffering, really commit to have healthy boundaries. No more putting everyone first and you are last. No more pleasing. And for women here, no more mothering men. Otherwise, you're going to be attracting boys. And you both going to be sinking into programmings and victimhood. Because it's not empowering at all. So having strong boundaries, really keep tuning into yourself. Do I really want to do that? No, I don't. So I'm not going to say yes just because I want to be liked or loved. Or just because I want to be good girl or good boy. Just because maybe someone judge me that I am a bad person because I don't want to do a certain thing. This creates suffer. Because how long, and I know people can do this for a long time, until they get depressed, often ill. It's going to show up on your physical body the longer you run this program. So start asking yourself, how much do I want to do? If somebody asks you, do I really want to do? And putting yourself first. Your happiness, your well-being. Because when you're choosing yourself, your well-being, your health, mental health, emotions, spiritual, and so on, everything gonna follow, because you're creating this amazing vortex of this energy. You stop opening your field for low vibrations like entities and earthbounds and all of this crap that is really lowering your vibration. That's why people struggling to break the addictions and other stuff and behaviors and patterns. You stop opening these portals, but also your vibrations literally gonna be speaking for you, and people gonna feel that, okay, I need to respect her, I need to talk to her differently. And if you are maybe in the stage that you want to attract a partner, you're gonna stop attracting people who are taking advantage of you or are controlling or are toxic. Because your vibrations is giving your embodiment. Whatever you're embodying, this is what you're gonna attract. So that's why the healing is important, because you can watch as many videos, as many books to read, but unless you start embodying these new vibrations, it's not gonna work. This is how many people think, oh, manifestation doesn't work, or this doesn't work. Yes, because it's all here in your mind. Oh, I want to earn this money, but it's just like a fantasy, like a dream. But what do you do to get to the new vibration, to get that money or that new relationship or that whatever health? You have to do some changes to be able to step and really embody the new vibration. So it's just not talk and fluff and coming from your head, but it's coming from your vibration, who you are, what is your core. And feeling like you're deserving that. This comes with clearing the programming and traumas. So start noticing first. Where do you put everyone first? Where do you matter? Where do you sacrifice yourself? It's a deep program. Number one, choose not to, and choose to transform that. Another thing is what you can ask yourself, what do I need? What do I need? So many people have guilt, so much guilt asking these questions themselves because they feel like they should do more, they should give more. It's another programming which is very, very old. It's coming from long time. And plus ancestor, plus mother. If your mother has been doing this, you're gonna be doing the same. And probably if you have children, you see your daughter doing the same. um, so if you are in a relationship where the sacrificing energy, suffering energy come in, losing yourself for others, I see this over and over again, especially when people trying to attract that new partner. The moment they attract this, the person is already sucked into the field of this person and forgetting about herself or himself, and losing herself for someone else. This is another programming and create suffer. The more you are losing yourself for anyone, the more resentment you're gonna create within you, the more anger is gonna be there, the more you're gonna be disconnected with yourself and with others. It never works. So no more losing yourself for others is another bullshit programming. Again, if you feel like you need to heal this part and go deeper, then do it. How long you want to be with this programming? I mean, the fastest we start stepping on this healing journey, the faster we will start changing whole world. Because we start restoring ourselves, start really knowing who we are, not like I shared with you, oh, I think I'm accountant, but I'm not. Why am I so bored with this job? Why am I not inspired? Why am I so depressed? Why am I procrastinating doing this? Because most probably you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Your mind, you're trying to intellectualize stuff and excuse things, or excuse yourself, instead of do the work. And I promise you, by end of this year, you're gonna be a different person if you really commit to this. Yes, it's an ongoing journey. I'm not saying not. I am still on this, and I'm fascinated what I'm covering. I could share with you so much more. And anyway, I'm sharing each life different things. How the more you're expanding and even going into multidimensionality and see what is there, it's just amazing. But we need to start from basic traumas and programming, and then you will see how you're gonna expand and you're gonna see different things. It will take you to different things. I never thought that I'm gonna clearing black magic or entities or clearing fields or dealing with this. I never thought this my psychic ability gonna open so much, because I've committed to this journey of healing first traumas and programming. See, David, I stayed at the job for too long. Now I'm sick, trying spiritually connect. This is so common, David. So common. Do we need to wait so long? This is so common. I see this over and over again. People literally wait so long until they literally get ill. And then it hit them and said, okay, I need to change something. But my invitation for you, don't wait until you are in bed. You already know whether you are in the right job or not. You already know whether you are in the right relationship or not. You already know how connected you are and where your blockages are, whether feeling ready to, let's say, open your business and sharing your gifts and talents, or maybe fully stepping on your path that you want. Maybe you are confused. And when you are confused and you don't know what you need to do, this is where the healing needs to happen. Because most probably you don't know what is going on within you, because you are so imprinted by different ideas from different ideas and programming from others that, like, I don't know who I am. Of course you don't. Like I shared with you, I thought I am accountant. I spent thousands and thousands of pounds, I don't know how many hours, fucking hell, thinking I am accountant. I'm not. So the more you clear this programming and healing traumas, the more clarity you're gonna have. You're gonna realize, oh my God, I've taken this idea from mom, I've taken this idea from father, I've taken this idea from school, I've taken this idea from society, from collective, from fashion, or whatever is now fashion. Oh, now everyone goes and study, I don't know, IT because it's good money. But this is not who you are. I used to do great also exercise on values. People don't even know what their values are. I was so gifted that someone did help me to do it for myself. And then I've been doing, not recently maybe, I kind of stopped that, but I was doing with some clients to show them what their core values are, based on your experience, not based on whatever, ideas. Because when you find your values as well, you will realize who you are as well. And when you know what your values are based on who you are, what you've experienced, you want make sure that whatever you attract is the same, that the values are there, that this person who you're attracting, whether it's partner or business partner, or when you start a new job, they have similar values. So, Amma, thank you for sharing. Yes, don't wait. Really. I'm the same, Amma. Don't wait so long until you heal. It's not worth it. And it's much harder, and it takes so much longer to heal. When you are at the stage that we already know that you're not there, we just don't confuse, step on this path, commit to this, say, this year I'm doing this work, I commit. I'm telling you, I committed. I never had money, but I never ever said money is the issues. I figure it out always. I ask for installments, I ask for whatever. I never put excuse. If I knew I need to do it and work with someone, I did it. And always paid off like 100 times. It's priceless. The longer you wait, the more the more it's like you're disconnected from your soul. And literally like you're dying on soul level. I remember my last few months, an accounting job, which I knew already that I have to leave, but I was just preparing myself to do the transition. I felt like my soul is trapped in a prison. I couldn't. I was playing motivational music, motivational videos every morning. I was saying, I'm gonna do this budget. I'm gonna do this spreadsheet. I just got to work. I opened the laptop and like I felt like, ugh. I just couldn't, like, no matter whatever I was reading or listening, no matter how many motivational movies I was, or I don't know, clips or music I just couldn't. I knew and to be honest, one day I was coming back from London from one of the training I had with my teacher, and I'm like, tomorrow's Monday, I'm fucking quitting. That's it. I literally can't. I was like, on a soul level, I was so in pain that I'm like, I think I'd rather be on the street. But I cannot literally do it anymore, my job. And I did. I gave notice next day. Of course, my mind freaked out. What the hell? Now you're gonna be on the street? When you're gonna be begging? But when you commit to this job, I'm telling you right now, you will always, when you commit to this journey and you really follow your heart and soul, you will be supported. I never been hungry. Yes, the transition was pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie here that it was all flowers and whatever. But I was always supported. I always find either people who were supporting me more on clearing and shifting and stepping into my power. I never got hungry. And I'm here with you now. I went through this transition. And then it's easier and easier and easier because then you are more and more and more in your power. You're more and more creating. You're more and more attracting different things. You're going to be always supported. I believe that. So, trust. Because when you're dying on soul level, like, you're going to end up in bed if you're not going to listen to signs. And too many people are waiting for that moment, unfortunately. And recovering and healing from that point, it takes so much longer. So much longer. Any questions before I'm going to do energy healing? Was this helpful for you? Awesome. Naomi, what is your question? Sorry, and the chat is going fast, so I don't know. Okay, I see it. How to know which is more, let me just see. How to know which is more important, learning to set boundaries or removing programs? The more you're removing programs, the better boundaries you have. Because someone who doesn't have good boundaries, it's basically linked with your traumas and programs. Just give you an example. Just close your eyes and tune into that. Yeah, close your eyes. This is for everyone. Struggling with boundaries. So if you close your eyes, how do you feel to say no to other people? How did you feel when you said no when you were a child? I'm sure you've noticed some stuff in your body now. It can be anxiety, it can be fear, it can be, oh, I'm not safe, oh, I'm not gonna be loved. There be something going on in your body. Just answering honestly on these questions. How do you feel when people give you ultimatum? Or they did give you ultimatum, or they do give you an ultimatum? Just tune in your body. How it feels is in your body. Scared, Naomi. Yeah, you see? And if we would follow this, Naomi, you're feeling scared. Where is this scared energy in your body, Naomi? Or anyone here? Which part? Often is throat. Yeah, Gina saying throat. Often is throat, stomach or heart. Trapped stomach, throat. Yes, very common. Okay, if we follow this energy, what you've shared here, go inside of these energies, whether you are feeling trapped, of whatever it is, go inside of this energy, whether it's throat or stomach or heart. Go inside there. And what is the fear there? What is the belief there? What is this energy telling you? It can be like, I'm not safe to say no. It's not right to say no. They're not gonna love me. What is the energy telling you? Afraid you will leave. Perfect. This is the program. This is limiting belief. which is linked with trauma. Something happened to you, Christy, that you felt that someone left you. I will disappoint someone. So something, Gina, happened in your life that someone projected on you. They were disappointed with you, but the truth is they were projecting their disappointment with themselves. You took it on board. You took it as a truth. So you've been programmed here. Abandon me, stop loving me, Naomi. Yes. So this is your stuff to heal. And I'm tuning into you, Naomi. This is linked again with trauma. Something again happened very early in your early age where you were abandoned, or you felt abandoned, or you felt that they stopped loving you. When I'm scanning you and tuning you, it was very early age. Yeah? Exactly. So can you see now how it works? This is how you're also uncovering your own traumas that needs to be healed. And this is linked with boundaries, you see? So the more you're clearing this kind of what we've just discovered with just few of you here, thank you for sharing yourself because you're supporting now a whole group. Now you know why you don't have good boundaries. Because every time when you would have to say no, the unconscious program and the trauma literally is kicking in and saying, don't say no because they're gonna stop loving you. Don't say no, they will reject you. I have all goosebumps energy going from me, Naomi. So this is your stuff, deep stuff to heal. So that's why you don't have good boundaries. Because every time, even now, when you want to you're gonna consciously, like with your mind now, after this session, you're gonna say, Carolina said, I'm gonna practice boundaries. But until you heal that, Naomi, and everyone here, you're gonna sabotage yourself over and over again, because 10% is only conscious level, conscious mind. So you think, after this session, I'm gonna be determined, I'm gonna say no to people. Guess what? First occasion that they're gonna challenge you, your trauma kick in. Your limiting belief kick in, which is very much on subconscious level. And what you're gonna do? Try to make peace, or not say things, or please people, or suck it in and suffer inside. And this is how we're creating illnesses. One of them is depression. Big one. Because depression is depressed. You depressed yourself for far too long. So speaking up about your emotions, being okay with your emotions without stories, it's the way to go to heal, to get out of depression. I know depression because I've been very long. I had many deep, many episodes of depression. So I'm sharing from experience. How I've helped myself to step into my power and doing what I'm supposed to do. And this is how I realized that this is my gift, because I went through so much shit in my life. And then really committed, and I'm still committed. Like healing and growth is first on my list. And I'm so fortunate that my partner as well have the same belief that we both, if I feel called to work with someone, like having new mentor or teacher, no matter how much money they ask, I never create excuses. I'm just thinking solution. How can I work with this person? What can I do to get that money? Because my soul guides me all the time, work with this person, because you know, the more I'm growing, the more I can give you. The more I'm activating my light bodies, which I was mentioning you, the more I'm embodying I'm embodying that things. So I'm not just talking fluff. I'm living through that. I'm living by that. And therefore I can activate more people. But you may have different mission. You may have different role to play. But until you're gonna see these programmings and clear them and heal them and resolve them, you are blind. Like I was blind. spend thousands of pounds to become accountant. And like David or anyone shared here, that people get so into programming that they feel unworthy to change job, unworthy of changing life, that they unfortunately create the illnesses. And this is so heartbreaking for me as well, seeing, because I know it takes so much more time than to heal. And these people really have to start learning how to be deeply connected with the body. One of them, just give you tips, what I've noticed doing sessions with people who already are ill because of the programming and trauma and limiting beliefs. I highly recommend you to working on some beliefs like, my body betrays me, or not trusting that you can heal. So when people are coming with me with some health issues, number one, I'm checking with them if actually they believe they can heal. Because if you have belief, I cannot heal, guess what? You can't heal. The journey gonna be long. And another things, people who's got already some issues, physical issues, they on unconscious level, they have belief, the body betrays me. Again, how can you heal your body if you believe that your body betrays you? So this is first your work. To change that belief, to transform the belief, I'm one with my body. My body supports me. I have goosebumps. So some of you have really work to do that on this. My body wants to work with me. Of course wants to always do everything to be in an optimum health. And then when you transform this belief, then you will see that the journey is much faster, because now you shifted the core belief from my body betrays me to my body supports me, or I can work with my body, and from I cannot heal, or I don't believe I can heal, you transform that I can heal. And this is where things started shifting for you. This is what I've realized doing sessions with people who's got illnesses. And that's why I'm sharing with you. If you are having some already health issues, check with yourself. If you can do muscle tests. Again, I have connect with me. I share the video, or you can just go on my website. I have this. You can watch replay, how to do it by yourself. But this is the first things what you need to shift. Again, this can lead you to traumas, because maybe you saw your mom being ill, your mom being depressed, your mom having schizophrenia, your mom have whatever. So you saw her whole life being ill, and then you becoming ill because you are disconnected program and they are traumas. So you could take her belief, I cannot heal, I give up, what's the point? Often people use the illness to create boundaries, or sabotaging themselves, to hide, to not to step into their power and do what they're supposed to do. Or like, oh, let me just lie down because I'm not feeling great, so then I don't need to say boundaries. So I'm just gonna lie down so they leave me alone. Very, very common. You see, Christy, perfect. Christy, so I have numerous reasons why I believe I can't heal, Carolina. It's huge fear. Yes, perfect, Christy. Thank you for sharing this. This is very, I see this common. This is very, how you saying? I see this very often. There's a huge fear. So what, Christy, would happen if you heal? What would you have to do when you would be completely healed? So there is huge fear of being well, which is sabotaging program. So many people have that. So thank you for sharing, Christy, because you're serving many people here who may deal with that. So you have to sit with yourself now, maybe put on the paper why you don't want to heal, what you avoiding, what you getting by being ill, and start changing your the thinking or beliefs. Maybe I can do things without being ill. I give you an example. I had one lady with fibromyalgia. Under each illness, there is lots of limiting beliefs. And I asked her these questions. Okay, after this session, we're going to work on these beliefs. And I immediately saw it that she's sabotaging herself. She didn't want to get healed. She came to me saying, yes, I am fed up of being ill and being in bed and tired, blah, 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 all of this. Of course, who wouldn't be? But when I was serious with her and I said, what would happen if you're going to heal? Immediately I could see the fear stopping her, opening herself for me to support her to heal. So what we uncover, having conversation, that she doesn't want to be healed, because now she's created the Facebook group with with 4 people who suffer for fibromyalgia. So she got now tribe. So she feels needed. She feels loved because now people can relate to her. Deep down, there was trauma because her mother left her when she was very little. She never experienced true love. Her father as well left her. So being ill, and then now even she created that Facebook group, kind of make her feel loved and make other people feel sorry for her. And this is how she associate love with getting the sorry for her. So I'm just giving you another example how we can sabotage our own transformation, healing, living life fully. So also ask yourself, what is, if you think you're sabotaging yourself, what is the hidden agenda? What is the hidden benefits of being in the situation where you are? There's some hidden benefit. Oh, I don't need to build my business. Oh, I don't need to speak up my truth. Oh, I don't need to do certain things. There'll be something. And start changing relationship. Open yourself. What else is possible? I may speak up my truth and am attracting amazing people who loves me, and I no longer need to fear of being me. This is what you want. You want to be you without any masks or anything like that. Fear of being able to get alive when illness has become your life. Wow, Amma. I'm sending you lots of courage and strength to see. I see yourself healed and getting your life back and having amazing life and being unstoppable in many ways. Or ask yourself how your life would look like if I wasn't ill. I'm so glad I have Didi woken up to the truth and the power of it. I'm blessed to have the therapist who has helped me with self-limiting. I'm more alive now. Yes. So if you feel called to work with someone, do it. Because how we connect with other person is through resonance. That's why I can only attract people who want my support through resonance. There needs to be resonance between me and you. So this is where the magic can happen. The same when you gonna listen your inner guidance, and the inner guidance and your soul gonna guide you to the right person. When you're gonna have this resonance, this is priceless. So listen your inner guidance and follow that. And when you're going to resonate with someone, you will see how fast the healing is happening. I'm telling you. From my own experience and working with other people, I see this all the time. So that's why it's like that's why I don't believe like people who doing this kind of healing jobs, you can literally go and do advertising like, I don't know, like you're selling essential oil. Because if there's no resonance, it's not going to happen anything. You're going to be resisting things. But when there is resonance and you really say, oh my God, I want to work with this person, like I've done many times and still doing, there's resonance and you're already activating yourself by just feeling connected with this person. This is how we connect with anyone, through resonance. Awesome, Angela. Well done. I'm celebrating you. Amazing. So I keep meaning to do some energy healing, but I hope this helped you and Naomi and everyone. Now you know why you're struggling with boundaries. The boundaries is just result. What is really happening deeper is the trauma and limiting beliefs. Yeah, the programming. This is happening on every level. Like I shared with you, the programs are so old that it's crazy that we're living in 21st century and we are still affected by them. Okay, so I want you to close your eyes. I want you to say, I just want to ask you if I can have permission to connect with you energetically and into this group. So you can even type in the chat, or you just basically say in your heart, yes, that's enough. So you just giving me permission to connect with you on an energetic level and seeing what is in this group. Good. So I'm calling all the healing team, galactic team. I'm calling all your true angels and archangels. I'm calling your higher self here. I'm calling all the guardians of this universe. Shielding this place first. We're shielding this space. We're asking for closing any portals, negative portals in this space. And asking for clearing all these low vibrations here. Any entities, any earthbound souls. Clearing all of them, removing. We're asking for shielding each person. And clearing the negative portals for each person here. Also, I'm asking for shielding all these devices that we all using, shielding them as well, closing all the portals there. Good. We're asking for clearing all these low vibrations, energies, only false light, false guides. Only harmful beings in this field. We're asking for clearing this. Clearing any negative cords, harming devices, imprints, programs. We're asking for clearing all of that. We're asking for clearing all the mind control around people's head, clearing all of that imprints from all this false matrix programming. And clearing all the false mirrors around you. You can imagine that you have hammer in your hand and smash these false mirrors around your head that are giving you false reflection of yourself, your life, others. Just smash them. And we're asking for bringing this powerful energy around your head, empowering you and inviting you to see, asking for clearing all these cages around your third eye, so you can see yourself, you can see your power, you can see your beauty. and see the bright future for yourself. I want you to see that. Lots of you have blocked this vision. You don't know. You're scared to see. So I want you to see your bright future open and being willing to see that. Let's clear all the cords. Lots of you are, like most of you are very much corded with other people. That means that you're gonna be pulled into other directions. Instead of being in your full power, you're gonna be imprinted by other people's feelings and stories and problems. Instead of you stepping in your power and being in your energy field, you're gonna be trying to process their stuff. You cannot heal other people's stuff. You can only heal your stuff. So I want you to scan your body. Lots of you have on your chest and your back. Shoulders can be anywhere, but majority of you, I feel lots of there. So just I want you to allocate that part of your body where you feel that this is not my energy. It's heavy, it's dense. Probably you've taken your partner energy, or I don't know, co-worker, boss, your parents, can be anyone. And with your hands, I want you to grab this energy with your hand, wherever it's in your body, and send it to the source, or send it where it comes from. Send it back. You don't need that. It's weighing you down and it's blocking you as well, seeing your truth and seeing yourself. And you are pulled into different directions as well. And this is also part of learning how to have energetic boundaries, because people often forget that there are also boundaries on energetic level, especially people who are sensitive. And the more you're going to be opening, the more you're going to be sensitive to other people's energies. And we all unconsciously taking people's stuff. Now you have to learn how to acknowledge this and release that. So just grab with your hand and release that. What is not yours, send it back. Send it back. It's not yours. Beautiful. Great. Whew. I'm asking for clearing all the attachments on your back as well. Check your shoulders. Lots of you have lots of stuff on shoulders. Who you carrying? It's not yours. Let that go. It can be collective depression, collective fear, collective anger, and so on. It can be anyone in your family. Just grab that energy and send it back, or send it to source. We're asking for clearing any vows, promises, contract that you made unknowingly, unconsciously with yourself, that I need to sacrifice my life and being over responsible for others or make other people happy. Let's clear this energetically, clearing all of that. So you no longer, we're teaching you how it feels in your body to live your life without making other people happy, without sacrificing yourself, without taking too much responsibility on yourself. Who would you be and how your life would look like if you just release this belief and trust that you are only responsible for your own healing, for your own happiness, for your own health, well-being, and being in your purpose. And serve others, but coming from the purpose, not from sacrificing yourself. Who would you be? How your life would look like? And also let's clear lots of chains around your throat. Again, this link is with illusion and delusion that you created, that it's not safe to step in my power, or you sabotaging still yourself, not being in your power. So let's clear these vows, promises, contract that you may unknowingly, unconsciously, on all levels, 12 multidimensional, past, present, future, all dimensions, all time frames, clearing all of that. And with your hands, lots of you have like chain, like a collar around your throat. So I want you to, with your hands, literally grab that and break it and send it to source. Lots of you have that. Good. We're asking for clearing all these cages and collars, energies. So you can feel like you can start opening on the energy of trusting yourself, trusting your voice, trusting that you have things to share with others, share messages or share your gifts, and stepping in your power. And we're teaching you how it feels in your body to be willing and take full responsibility for your life, for your experiences. And we're asking for clearing all these negative imprints and beliefs. We're asking for clearing this on multidimensional level. Good. Lots of you have lots of ancestors' beliefs on your spine. This is very common that we have lots of stuff there on our spine. From fear to be feeling like we are burdened, not speaking up. This each vertebra on your spine is linked with many limiting beliefs, and lots of you have that. Also is linked with ancestral stuff as well. So again, limiting beliefs, programming, traumas. So I'm not gonna do it. This is very much more on individual sessions, but I'm just gonna run energy through your spine from your first vertebra until the last one. We're asking for this beautiful golden light going through all your spine and clearing whatever is ready to be cleared right now in this moment, in this group session. Clearing all these attachments. Good. And we're teaching you how it feels in your body to choose you, to take care of you, trusting that this energy will guide you to amazing things in life. The more you are taking care of yourself, the more you're asking yourself, what do I need? The more you're gonna manifesting and attracting different things in your life. And we're teaching you how it feels to live without the addiction to suffer. Because this is also addiction. Especially when you sabotaging your own health. There is a level of addiction. So we're teaching you how it feels in your body to break this addiction and truly stepping in your power and choosing life, choosing love, self-love. So we're teaching you how it feels in your body when you no longer have this addiction to suffer. We're clearing this on all levels. All dimensions. From the point of creation. Good. And we're teaching you how it feels to be willing to expand your consciousness, to expand your beingness. And we're teaching you and activating the remembrance of who you are and how powerful you are. Just feel that in your body when you truly connect with your soul. You can even place your hands on your heart and connect with your soul. Connect with your heart. And notice how your soul is courageous. Even being here on this planet, crazy planet, we are all very courageous. So really acknowledge how courageous you are to incarnate on this crazy planet. And notice how beautiful your soul is, how creative your soul is. Good. And we ask you to release and heal the traumas and their effects, including any dysfunction, discord, damage, injuries, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, on all levels, dimension, time frames. And we asking also for full repair, frequency, clear communication pathways, balance energy flows, align and integrate all aspects of the physical and subtle bodies matrix to the cellular and subatomic level. Thank you. We asking to release and heal these wounds and they associate grievance, losses, hurts, defenses, injustice and prejudice, including all attachment to the need to suffer. We asking for clearing all of that. Completing all contracts to clear any unfinished businesses. Dissolve all defenses system in body mind. Help you to release the guilt, anger, and shame. Helping you with forgiveness for yourself and others. We're asking to help you to heal all levels of heartbreak so that your heart is free. And we're asking to help you to join the mind, your mind, and to your heart to release all judgments and blame. And we're asking you to help you to melt any memories that no longer serve you. We're asking you to open the mind to transformation and freedom. We're asking to quiet your mind so you can see the bigger picture. We're asking to help you to transform traumas into trust in the unfolding process of life. We're asking to help you to integrate all of these changes on all levels, all dimensions, and all time frames. So now you are willing to remember the truth of who you are. So we are sending all these beautiful activations on you, these light codes, penetrating your DNA and cells, activating them, up-leveling them. So you can awaken to your own truth and being willing to step on this powerful transformative path, which is self-discovery and healing, and those will guide you exactly where you need to go, and really stepping into your soul path, soul purpose, and doing what you're supposed to do. And nothing feels more fulfilling when you are on this path. Everything starts aligning. Who you're meeting, who you are with, what you're doing, everything. There's no words even express that. So I can see that they are running energies on you to activate you. And inviting you. I can hear them saying that it's so needed right now. It's so needed so we can transform not only our lives but this planet and our future generations. Because when we're healing many generations up front and many generations behind us. So we're also healing our parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, and so on. I've experienced that and I've seen this on many times. And it's time. So receive all of these beautiful transmissions flowing through your body. I'm sending beautiful golden shower on you, showering you, cleansing, purifying you. So you can choose what you want. You can commit to what is deeply in your heart and what is really important. Good. So I want you to take deep breath, deep inhalation, long exhalation, and again deep inhalation, long exhalation. Very good. When you're ready to see yourself in this new energy, then open your eyes. Namaste. Good. How is everyone? Integrating. Feeling better, Lalita. Awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, and imagine what else is possible when you're truly diving deep and clearing this programming and traumas on many levels. Whew, you're gonna be flying. Oh, yawning is good, Christy. When getting rid of energies and throwing away. Yes, that's very good. When we yawning, this means that you are clearing on a deeper level and you're releasing stuff from your body. So it's very good. Positive vibes. Yes, of course. And this is just the beginning for anyone who is willing to step on this path. There's more magic. Okay, beautiful souls, courageous souls who are with me here. I mean, you are courageous being with me because I have tendency to poke people and also attract very brave souls as well in many different ways. So how is everyone? Is everyone good? Any questions before we finish? I thought, I'm gonna just be here 45 minutes and that's it. Yeah, right. Nearly 2 hours. Awesome, Lalita. No more questions? So I hope I inspired you and activated you so you can truly decide what you want and choose. Choose wisely. You're gonna hear me a million times that how important is the healing. For me, this is the most important because I know the more I am clearing these beliefs and programming and healing, everything starting aligning more and more and more. And we're creating different relationship with ourselves and others. Everything is changing very fast. So this is my deep, deep, deep invitation for all of you. And if you feel called to work with someone and support you, go for it. Really, put this priority, no excuses. You will see how fast your life will change. I promise you. I've done it. I've seen it. I see it all the time. It's amazing. It's an amazing journey. And thank you for all the donation. I truly appreciate the exchange of the energy and generosity. Thank you. So with this, I'm gonna say goodbye for today. I'm gonna schedule some stuff, but feel free to explore what else is there. If you have any question, you always can connect with me. I'm happy to support. And wishing you amazing day and life. Not only day. I wish you amazing life. So see you around. Bye for now. Would you like to transform your life? Then book a quantum session on my website. Feel confident and happy again.